Once you've developed a culture statement and you have a defined culture as a team or an organization, that usually comes from the bottom up, right? Your culture is defined by your people or by your team. So now you have that in place. You have a defined culture statement. Now what do you do as a leader? Well, this is where it becomes your responsibility as far as the involvement and the sustainability of your culture. And that is, leaders drive their culture. And how do you drive culture as a leader? What's that look like? What's that feel like? Well, as a leader, you have to live that culture every day. You have to demonstrate that to your people. You have to show them that that is important to you and that is important to their success. And that goes back to some of the communication piece and some of the safe environment, but it also has to do with how you present yourself every day, how you support your people. Are you continually supporting and resourcing them? Are you positive? Are you not focusing on the problems, but you're focusing on solving the problems? Are you empowering your people, and are you developing them? And that is, that's driving a culture. That is showing a true interest in your people, sharing your vision. Right? Positivity is contagious, and it trumps negativity. And if you can provide a positive outlook and for your people and your organization on a daily basis, now you're driving the culture. If you're out there and you're interacting with your people and you're walking side by side with them and you're supporting them in their collaboration and you're giving them the tools to be successful, now you're driving your culture. And if there's a void in communication, usually that void is filled with some type of skepticism or negativity. So again, as a leader, keep that communication line open and going. And again, look back at the traits that make a good leader is being humble, right? Taking input from your people is really important in driving a culture. To be curious, and again, that's along the same lines of communication and listening to your people and asking them questions that you truly want answers to, and you want input to. And one of the last pieces of that is empathy, putting yourself in the position of your people, of your players, of your employees, and truly understanding what it's like to be in their position. And when you can do that as a leader, now you're driving a culture. And again, a culture, your greatest resource as a leader are your people. So resource your people, give them the tools and the support that they need for your organization to be successful and for your culture to thrive.